5. Just kidding, 4.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're actually right.
I know, man.
Holy cow.
Whoa!
Give it up, everyone.
He said,
Everyone in the audience.
give it up, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of the Sports Panel. I am your host, I believe. I'm your host. Everybody introduce yourselves.
What's up, man? It's Julio.
Zach.
Mark.
All right, and no one here knows baseball, so if you are looking to just get your baseball on right now, it's not going to happen. I'm the only baseball
never
guy
happens.
here. It never happens. We got to get a baseball guy up here. I could talk baseball all day. It's my favorite sport at this point.
I can give you the scoreboard if you want.
It's not going to happen.
I'll just pull it up. Be like, all right.
This is
So you guys been gone? Well, everybody's been gone for a while. How you guys been?
Good.
all right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything fun happen with
I mean, I was on vacation. I was in Jersey.
Jersey? Big Jersey.
Yeah.
Were you on vacation or just daddy duties?
Daddy duties.
Yeah.
Gotta love it, my man.
That's a staycation.
No duties. Just chilling.
Yeah. Bet. All right. Well, we'll get right into it. I know you've been waiting for this moment for acknowledgement, and
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
you know, we'll go ahead and give it up for Mark and his 2024. Yeah. And I knocked out my headphones. So as long as you guys can hear me, it's cool. And your 2024 Boston Celtics are the NBA championships, or NBA champions, however you want to say it. I'm not very enthused to.
I am.
Yeah, I know you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
That was crazy.
yeah, it was crazy because no one, I didn't have them winning. No one I knew had them winning. Everybody thought that they were going to find a way to mess it all up. But
Seen
they
it
pulled
coming.
through.
Nah, honestly, I thought the Mags were gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
Nope. I knew
Like,
they
you
weren't. I knew they weren't. Who
Yeah,
do they?
just
Who do they
murder.
have besides Luka and Kyrie?
I mean, they have PJ Washington.
Who
They have
barely did
Lively.
anything.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what
they're
I'm saying,
young
yeah.
players. They're young players. They're not. You're talking about a Boston Celtics team that's been to the finals before. You at least your top 2 guys have been to the finals before.
They're a stacked team too.
They got a lot of championship experience. You know, I don't think Al Horford had championship experience playing in the finals, but he definitely had some experience getting deep into the finals. You got Drew Holiday.
He had the experience in 2022. He was with them.
Al Horford. Oh, he was with them. Okay, cool. Yeah. So he's got NBA Finals experience. You had someone who just won a chip.
Yeah.
Soon, you know, who did Milwaukee play? They played the Warriors, so they didn't play Celtics.
No, they didn't. They played the Suns.
Oh, the Sun. Another team that doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I thought they were going to win that year, though. The Suns?
Yeah. They had I'll never understand why they broke that team up.
I
I'll never understand.
don't know. Well, Ayton wasn't really doing that well.
Still.
After that.
It's hard to find skilled big men in this league.
Yeah.
But besides that, you know, well deserved for Boston. My prediction was that Boston was going to revert to what they've been doing all year, which is not coming through on big games and finding a way to screw things up. They didn't do that. They actually put their foot on Dallas's throats. Besides Game 4, yeah. So gentleman sweep. But yeah, I guess congrats to them. You guys have any takes on the series?
I think it was kind of crazy.
Definitely
It
really
caught me off
good
guard, man.
series.
Dude, it did caught me off guard going up 3-0. I was like,
I was like,
what?
holy
I
shit.
was like, dude, there's
I
no
was
way.
swelling
I was
also,
like,
can't
I was like,
even-
they're screwed.
Dude,
it's over.
If they would have fucked that up, I would have burned everything. I would have been like, I'm done watching basketball. Hell no.
Be honest. Besides the fact that you're a Boston fan, did you believe going into the series? Like, yeah, we're winning this.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Because they don't just Luka and Kyrie. That's it. PJ Washington sometimes, like he said, he's wishy washy. Lively's
Hardaway's wishy washy too.
Lively's
Yeah.
and then but Hardaway barely even played.
Yeah.
Like, which was stupid. I would rather have him play than PJ Washington, to be honest.
Do you feel like Mazzulla is a better coach than Jason Kidd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he was a good player, but just because you're a good player doesn't mean you're going to be a good coach.
Right.
So, how do you feel about with JJ Redick though?
Oh, we don't want to switch topics just yet.
Oh,
We don't want to go there just yet.
okay.
I'm still, which is surprised you want to switch topics. I don't want to talk about the boys in green.
I don't care.
I don't want to talk about the green men, but
Just know we're still better than the Lakers.
that does bring up a question of who has the best franchise.
We have more chips.
Yeah,
We're still better.
okay. So, relatively speaking, no. You are right. You guys have 18. We have 17.
Yeah.
Right. I understand that, but in the current NBA, in the past 50 years of the NBA, we have more chips. Not only that, do you know how many teams were in the NBA when the Boston Celtics won in the 60s? 8. There were 8 teams in the entire NBA. There are 32 teams now, or 30? 30 or 32?
30.
30 teams in the NBA now. So there's 3 times as many teams. Even if you want to go back to Magic Johnson's 80s teams, there were still over 25 teams in the league. So I don't think that I can say
Julio,
that they
what's
were.
your input?
If there's 8 teams in the league, how can you be world champions?
It's a good question.
Make it make sense to me.
Who's better? Who would you rather go if they had an all time team, like both teams all time?
I'm gonna give you a top 5. I'm gonna give you my Lakers top 5, right? And you tell me who's beating this, right?
Okay, go.
All right, okay. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaq at center. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, this is prime Shaq. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at power forward. LeBron James at small forward. Kobe Bryant as shooting guard. And point guard. Oh, Jerry West.
I was supposed to say, yo, what?
Who's beating that? The logo, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Let's take out
Dude, the Pistons now could beat them.
That's that 5. That's
Yeah.
how 5. Do you know? Okay, I'll break it down by player. Who's okay? If you're the Celtics, all-time Celtics, who's gonna shut down Shaq?
It's a fair point right there.
Bill Russell.
Who's gonna shut down Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
No, I would put Bill Russell to guard Kareem.
Listen, man, I can go all day if you want to talk centers
Yeah,
because Bill Russell against Wilt Chamberlain was a thing, and Wilt Chamberlain is also a Laker. Elgin Baylor was also a Laker. Magic Johnson. I didn't have Magic Johnson in my top 5 either.
I thought that's who you were gonna say point guard. I forgot about Jerry West.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I'm a shooter, so Jerry West is my
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. But I mean, if you're talking about Jerry West, the logo versus Magic Johnson, who's in everyone's top 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know one player on the Celtics that are in the top 5 to ever play the game.
Larry Bird.
Top 5?
Nah, hell nah. He
All
ain't
right.
top
So,
5.
so if you're talking franchise versus franchise, I think personally the
Larry Bird.
Lakers. I think they've been more relevant lately.
Yeah,
but that's
no.
just my opinion.
No, I get it.
Lakers, Celtics. One franchise for another.
Lakers, Celtics.
Yeah.
Lakers.
I hate y'all.
I don't know, man. It's a tough pick. 'Cause I kind of like the Celtics a little bit, but also
A
like,
little bit, but you have to give it up to the Lakers.
but they have more chips right now.
One more championship, and they got 7 championships. How many? 8 championships in the 60s when there were 8 teams. I don't know. Maybe. I'm crazy.
These are maybe crazy.
But you guys,
No, you make a valid
You know what?
point.
Doesn't,
You do
doesn't
dumb.
matter. What doesn't matter? LeBron James was sitting at home while you guys were winning the chip. So I'll give you guys that one more time. that you guys.
Ain't this the second time that he hasn't been in the playoffs?
Oh no, he was in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs this year. They made it to the first round.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they got swept by Denver.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which can very well bring us into coach time.
Yeah.
Who got fired? Monty Williams
Yeah,
got
that's
fired
Monty
from the
Williams.
Pistons, which is surprising because they still owe him over $50 million.
He actually still is getting money from the Suns too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It might be.
No, I read it. He's still getting money from
Yeah.
the Suns, and now he's going to be getting money from them.
His contract that he signed
Yeah.
was 6 years, $78 million, and he only lasted 1 season. And a coach's job is fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
So he making money.
This dude's going to get paid for just sitting at home.
So the Pistons are a vacancy. Cleveland, They got rid of their coach. I believe it was Bickerstaff.
They did?
Yeah, Cleveland's opened
Why?
for business. Because
They actually made it to the playoffs, to the second round, right?
they want to make Donovan Mitchell happy, and the coach lost the team.
Oh.
Which is why you had players not suiting up. We were talking about Jared Allen not suiting up. We were talking about.
Oh, that's why he wasn't suiting up?
I mean, they didn't have the coach didn't have the ear of the guy. So even if he could have played, he probably I mean,
Damn.
yeah. But I'm not saying that's the reason. I mean,
Yeah.
you had guys who just didn't really believe in the coaching. So that's open. I think the only other job is Nolan's. Maybe.
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, it's another job that opened up. Well, or maybe not that, but the Lakers' job is no longer open. Lakers got JJ Redick, podcast partner of LeBron James. You still can't. Yeah, it's fine. Tap your mic. It's still working. It's just
still working.
Yeah, it's still working. We just can't hear it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not starting this all over again, but
I was just
podcast.
wondering if it even caught up anything.
Yeah, it did. It caught everything. Yeah, but podcast partner of LeBron James. He's never coached for anything but Little League. He has zero coaching experience. I think he has 11 years NBA experience though.
I still like it, though.
I like this. I mean,
he's a smart guy.
he's a very smart guy. The only thing and this also guarantees that LeBron is resigning because LeBron has an option that he can opt in or out of. My say is he opts out, gets a new contract. My hope is that he opts out, gets a new contract, signs for the minimum so we can sign another big name. Huh?
Yeah, but who would you sign?
Paul George.
I heard he's going back to Indiana.
But if the Lakers open up, it's Paul George.
Maybe. True. And then that way he doesn't have to move, technically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can get creative. There aren't many names out there, but say we save $25 million and we can find a spot for Brandon Ingram. Just fit him right into trade for him.
You're going to try to get him back?
He would be a nice piece.
Yeah.
KD Jr.
He really hasn't been doing that much, though, in New Orleans.
Yeah, the best way to put him is he's the Jordan Clarkson of Kevin Durant's. Makes sense, doesn't it?
That's so dumb.
Yeah. So Lakers got JJ Redick. A lot of folks are big fans of this move. A lot of folks are not. I'll ask the panel, what do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about a guy who's never coached ever before, poised to coach one of the most storied franchises in sports?
Well, I mean, I think it's a little more deeper than how you're like phrasing it in the question. I mean, we're talking about LeBron, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of don't like it for like the reason you were setting up, but I mean, it's LeBron James. Like, it's his destiny.
I mean, they're saying LeBron didn't have a choice in there, not a choice, but I mean, if you want to just be obvious, they do have a podcast together, so of course they talked about it.
Yeah.
But they're saying LeBron didn't push the issue. And this was actually more so Anthony Davis's choice, if anything. Which cool, appease the stars. They're talking about moving Anthony Davis back to power forward and getting a big man. Okay, that's championship basketball. That's what I don't understand why that was so hard to figure out. But
get AD to do something consistent, like
If he's playing power forward and you have a true center in there with Jokic, and you have Anthony Davis just running around on defense.
That's brick wall on brick wall right there.
Yeah, what are we talking about? I would love to draft Edie, but that's for a different subject. But
technically you could at 17. He's not that low. Don't you guys have the 17th pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
We'll get into the draft. But besides that, I mean, what team do you follow the most? Or are you just kind of all over?
I'm all over right now.
Yeah.
I go right now. I'm just gonna follow what I'm betting and shit.
No worries. New coach. No experience. What do you think?
I don't like it already.
No?
I mean, not that I don't like it. I mean, that's a bad phrase. Just it's kind of iffy. It's a weird thing to feel.
Yeah. I mean,
but you said he has little league experience, so that means it's a lot.
They were even talking about him maybe coaching summer league just to get the experience because he's never coached before. But
has he like assisted?
Well, no, but he
Hasn't
did play
done
11
anything.
years in the NBA.
Yeah.
I believe 11, 10
He
plus
literally
years.
went from the NBA to broadcasting.
Me personally, I'm not. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being skeptical.
I mean, if he's played in the NBA, then he knows the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's worth giving a shot.
Yeah.
You know?
And Krzyzewski, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Mike Krzyzewski, he's the former head coach at Duke. Duke is also a storied franchise. He actually was the Lakers did try to get him back before they got Phil Jackson. And he was an advisor this year for their coaching search. And JJ Redick played at Duke. So, I mean, he has the right people in his corner. He has the right people backing him. He says the right things. He interviews well.
I think LeBron would be a really good coach too, though.
Yeah. But the one thing that worries me about JJ is that he's arrogant.
Yeah.
And arrogance.
I don't know
in the
much
locker
about
room.
JJ, but I know he's friends with LeBron.
He was
Yeah,
he was a good player, but I mean he's really smart. And the thing is, I feel like what would help more is if he has Rondo as an assistant coach, which is what he pushed.
Mm-hmm.
He even said it.
They did say that they were. I was very happy about that. Jared
That's a
Dudley.
good pick, though. That's a good person to have on your
Yeah.
side.
Jared Dudley is another person I would want to have. They're trying to see if they can pry Sam Cassell from the Celtics, but that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
When he just won a championship with the Celtics, he played for the Celtics and won a championship with the Celtics back in 2008. And you know, we're always
can't
talking
see
about
him
Lakers
leaving.
and Celtics, so
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know. I mean,
But what would definitely, if they get Rondo, that team's gonna be. Honestly, I feel like they're gonna make it far next year if they get Rondo.
yeah, they say that they're going to make a lot, or they're saying that they're going to have to make a trade. The DeJounte Murray trade might be something that we'll see in the next couple days. The draft, that brings us to the draft. Free agency. By the way, we can head. Did we talk about free agency?
Just Paul George.
Okay.
And then LeBron pretty soon.
Any other upcoming free agents?
Who is free agents though? Because I know Donovan Mitchell is.
Donovan Mitchell is Donovan Mitchell has I believe he has 1 year left on his contract.
Does he?
Yeah, he has 1 year left, and the thing is if they're going to offer him an extension, and if he declines the extension, it just kind of means that he's not interested in re-signing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with him. But upcoming NBA, I know James Harden is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he's too. I wouldn't even want him to be
Washed.
honest.
I wouldn't say he's washed.
Dare I say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's washed. I just every team that he's been on,
What team is he on
doesn't
right now?
produce.
Has he just not found his team? Like,
Dude, he's been on so many teams,
Yeah.
and it's just like
I don't think it's at one point. It's got to be the player.
it's
And
more.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
the player.
like
washed.
he literally was in OKC when he first started, which he did well, and then
I
went
thought
to,
he did really well. At
well,
OKC,
then he went to the
And then I
Rockets.
just feel like it's been a decline for him.
when he was on
I
the
think he
Rockets.
did good in the Rockets.
Amazing.
Yeah, the
You know,
Rockets,
like,
he's-
50 games.
that was
like,
almost it.
50
He's not a
ball
team
games.
player.
Yeah, and then
He
went
can,
to,
can be a lot, and it's just
Well, when
he's
he was
not
on,
the team player.
When
is the
he was
problem.
on the Nets, he wasn't doing anything. And then he blamed the Nets or whatever. So then he went to the Clippers. He wanted to go, or no, he went to Philly because that's the one place he wanted to go.
And then he said Daryl Morey lied and he wanted out. And
Yeah,
so
and then
recycled
didn't do
story
anything
over and
there.
over again.
Nothing. So now he's on the Clippers. Nothing.
I haven't heard anything about his free
shame.
agency. I think Russ has a long term contract, so that just leaves him and Paul George. Kawhi, his decision is going to be coming up in the next couple years too. But besides the Clippers, we already touched on Paul George, touched on LeBron. Tyrese Maxey is a restricted free agent. I can't see them.
Oh no, they're gonna sign. They're gonna sign him.
Yeah, OG Anunoby for New York. Talks of New
might.
York and OG and Mitchell Robinson have soured, is the word out on the streets right now.
for all those players.
For Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby.
Really?
Yeah, they're having a hard time with the contract discussions with them. I'm not sure if
Oh.
it's.
I was
I'm
gonna
sure
say,
it's not the agency.
I thought he was gonna go back to them. To be
Yeah.
honest.
They made that big trade. They gave away all those assets. You
Yeah.
would think that he would resign, but I think they offered him I think OG wants to get paid. That's just it.
But he's not
I mean,
that
you're not going to
good
be
to
paid
get paid.
being not a starter, right? Because he was mainly bench.
Well,
Yeah.
he was mainly benched because he was mainly hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
So
issue.
I mean that's even worse to me.
And you're paying more. You're trying to get more, and you were already played out.
Yeah,
Like you gotta give it. You gotta take what you can get.
yeah.
When he was on the Raptors before he got hurt, he was doing decent.
He was having a good season
Yeah.
with Raptors, but you got a player who can't stay on the court.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm not going to pay you $25 million to play 50 games and not be there in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the injury that he has?
I don't know. I think it's knee something.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say,
is it
usually it's
something that
like
keeps
something in his
happening?
leg.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. No.
And I don't know if it's something in the conditioning over there in New York, but their guys were dropping like flies. You got Julius Randle who can't stay healthy. You got OG who can't stay healthy. Like the whole bench, Josh Hart went down. I know Josh Hart played to the end, but they were playing with pretty much half a squad at the end.
Then Brunson got hurt too, though.
Brunson broke his hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, that shit hurt.
yeah.
Brunson and Randall, like that's crazy because I feel like Randall actually is going to pop off soon.
There were rumblings out there that said they might trade Randall.
crazy for him. I mean, top point scoring. Like, I feel like if he actually gets in a groove or a rhythm, like he's going to be actually really great.
Yeah, but
Like,
the thing is
surprising
he's too
He needs
not
the
a
ball.
ball hog.
He
but
needs the ball.
He
I mean, and
he,
all that
he's
could
focused
change
on
like that, and
scoring.
he could have the season of his life. I mean, I see it.
Yeah.
Like seeing some of these games he's played, it's just
Yeah.
some things that needs to change.
No, he is good though.
That's unfortunate. He broke his hand,
No, that's Brunson.
Brunson.
But that was against.
Randall just can't get well.
That was against the Pacers too.
Also, you have DeMar DeRozan. We went over this before, person by person, but just a little refresher too. DeMar DeRozan, he's a free agent. I don't know what he'll do. It sounds like he wants to get paid, so
Yeah.
it's not like he's going to take a minimum deal to chase a chip. So I mean, I'm hearing that the Bulls want to keep that core together. They just traded for Josh Giddey.
I did. Yeah, saw that.
I don't. I
Who do you
kind of
think won that trade?
Thunder.
Really?
Thunder. Yeah. You
Nah.
got Alex Caruso and you'd have to give up a pick. Do you know what the asking price was for Alex Caruso
What?
in the season? A first round pick was a conversation starter
Really?
during the season. Yes, the Lakers inquired.
You would think that
Maybe that's a Lakers
for
premium
Giddey,
because-
you would think they would ask for a first round pick or something.
I was
Top-
thinking the
top
Thunder.
dollar, at least.
The Thunder won that. They all they had to give away was someone who couldn't play in the playoffs.
I would take Giddey over Caruso. Though.
He's definitely more versatile.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
yeah.
a ball distributor. He's a real point guard.
I like Gibby.
But I mean, if you're the Thunder, you don't need a real point guard when you have Shy,
Yeah.
and then also,
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about
and
Shy.
also Giddey played himself off the court. You got a guy who
news.
that you're gonna have to pay.
Giddey.
And Caruso is on a very, very team friendly contract. He's he's the top 5 defender in the league, and he's only getting paid $10 million a year.
Damn.
Yeah, the Lakers are idiots for letting that guy go. But
I would still take Giddey over him though,
I mean,
because I remember not this season but last season he was getting triple doubles like multiple games.
yeah, I think Shy was injured at that time though, wasn't he?
No,
No.
this one he was still dropping 30. But I mean, the thing is he wasn't getting like 20-point triple. He was getting
He's getting like
he was
10.
getting like 11 points and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
But still, like
Yeah.
at least he gets rebounds. He distributes the ball. Like I would take him over.
My
Caruso.
thing is if I'm a Bulls fan, I'm frustrated because the Bulls are sworn to mediocrity, and they don't make a move that's too crazy. They don't make a move that's too safe.
Yeah.
They kind of just tote the line. And I mean, okay, so this is your starting 5. You got Vucevic. You got is there another center besides Vucevic?
no,
I don't know. Skip over
honestly,
that.
I don't even
Yeah.
know
I think there is.
Vucevic, Zach LaVine, DeMar, and Josh Giddey. Just those 4. That sounds like okay. We're doing something. But for some
But what's
reason, the
his
team
name
just
too,
doesn't
though?
work.
What's his name's gonna be the point guard?
Kobe White,
No, that other dude.
Lonzo Ball.
No. They might get rid of Lonzo because they got Giddy.
Yeah.
But no, that one dude with the weird name. It
Nicola?
says, huh?
Nicola?
No, it's fuck.
Bulls point guard.
His
There's a couple
his number's
weird names.
12. That's all I know.
Oh, no.
Number 12? Oh, Ayo.
Yeah, Ayo. What?
Oh, okay, yeah. He's not a starter though. He's
Yeah,
good.
he's a starter.
Is he? What was he? A
The point.
shooting guard?
No, he's the point.
Oh, he's been the point guard since Lonzo's been down.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then they had Kobe White coming off the bench, right? Okay. I mean, that's a lot of guards.
I think until the end though. I think they started Kobe at the end because he was getting.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No,
Well,
because he was No,
I wasn't hearing his name until late in the season.
Yeah, I don't know if he was getting sixth man of the year or most.
Do you know if
improved.
Alonzo's ball going to be
Most
starting this year?
They probably
I
going
don't-
to trade him.
I don't know if
because
Lonzo's
they
going to
got-
play.
They got Giddy. No, he said that he's going to start.
He said, but
Yeah, but I was just
he's
trying to
got to
ask
get
because-
medically cleared to play.
We talked about this before. That's
Yeah.
why I'm
Well,
asking.
I saw a video of him like
Dunking.
Yeah, like
Try that shit in the
like-
NBA.
I'm not
Well,
saying
all
I
that
dunk on
pressure-
someone.
Well, no, I'm just saying that there's practicing in the gym and then there's playing in NBA.
Oh, yeah,
game.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
two different things.
but
Is there too much hype on Lonzo? Like, is he not going to have?
I think
like,
he's
a long
actually a
career?
decent player.
when he first came in,
I feel like
He
there was
was
just
good.
a lot of just internet fire, like trending hype with him. And then I
Don't-
know he's a good player. I've seen him.
In
Like,
my-
That was his
but-
dad's fault.
so in
But,
my opinion,
I don't know. I feel like it's a weird story with him. And
in my
actually
opinion,
his
when
professional
when he
career.
first started, he was good. Everybody said he was trash just because he was getting like what, 10, 7, and 7 or something like that.
Or does he just need to get out of his
And-
rookie years? He's still in.
No,
it,
that was
right?
his rookie year, and then everybody was saying he was trash because he wasn't getting like scoring a lot, which
What do you
Um,
expect?
if
he
you
was being a true point guard to me.
also the expectations were high because at the
Yeah,
time,
because of his dad.
Not only his dad, but also when they introduced the kid, you have Magic Johnson introduce him as the president of basketball operations, who's saying, "Hey, don't break too many of my records out there," and putting
Yeah.
all this expectation on the kid. So from day one,
And
he's
plus
coming.
the summer league though. The summer league, he was balling.
He was balling summer league. Remember, he used to have that weird shot. And he had to fix his shot, so he went through that. He went through, and then he was only with the Lakers for 2 years, playing with LeBron and those guys, and then he got traded to the Pelicans.
You ever think about that? Like having players fix their shot?
He had to.
He had to, yeah. His release point was like right here. It was a weird thing.
Yeah,
to where
off center.
All I know is in
So
2K
off-center.
though, that shit was fire.
Yeah,
I used to
if you could
shot
time it
2K.
right, you were good. But I mean, I don't understand the Bulls' vision. I don't understand what they're doing. I don't. I mean, being in the Chicagoland area, the only cool thing about the Bulls is their merch.
When's the Bulls' last championship they won?
96.
96.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess who was playing?
This guy.
That guy. And then
It's a trick
afterwards,
question.
the guy winning all the chips
it-
was the guy ranked right next to
Trick
him.
question.
Yeah. I mean,
They're 6-0. So I mean, at least they're undefeated in
Can't
the
argue that.
finals.
you can't argue that, but I remember the 90s were kind of weird, so. But anyway, moving. I mean, so free agency. It doesn't. The cool thing about free agency this year is that usually free agency starts. The time that teams can start talking to players starts on the 30th of June. This year they're doing something different. Right after the finals, the day after the finals, or maybe a couple days. I believe it started
It was
yesterday.
literally the day after.
The day after the finals, teams can start talking to their own free agents and agreeing on deals. Now that's important because you have the draft that comes after that, and then also, so you're going into the draft kind of knowing what you got with your own players, and then at the draft is this upcoming Wednesday, and a few days later is when free agents can talk to players not on their team. So it's a little bit different this year. Ramifications of that are going to kind of be crazy. You're going to see a couple. I think you've seen a couple of players already who might have signed or not signed but agreed to terms. It'll be a little bit different this year, but the free agency just isn't what it is before. You're not clearing 2 or 3 max slots to fit in 2 max players and build a super team. That's just not happening anymore.
You
So,
think DeMar's going to go to the Lakers?
No.
Even if LeBron takes that minimum?
No.
Really?
No. I mean, It just doesn't. If LeBron were to miraculously take a minimum, I could see it, but it wouldn't be. He wouldn't take up that. That wouldn't be the one player he's taking it for. If we're trying to get DeMar DeRozan on the team, you got to come with a DeMar DeRozan plus this player plus that player.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a one player fix, and the 3-star model really doesn't work in the NBA anymore. It really doesn't.
No, the game's evolving. Like
Yeah.
now we're used to
You
it.
need a good bench. You need to be at least 8 players deep of good players that can actually play the game. That's why the Celtics are doing
That's
so
what
good.
I noticed. The Celtics in the finals. There was a game, their whole bench played, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
They're deep, just a deep team with players with.
Literally points all
That can
down
play in
all
the
down the
playoffs.
board. Their starters and their bench.
I know what we're
Dude,
talking about.
What was funny was when there was like 2 seconds left, and they would always just sub
I was
in.
like,
Oh yeah, Pritchard. And Pritchard showed up. Pritchard showed up. He did his thing.
30.
Yeah, for sure.
In the bed.
We went over finals. We didn't cover the draft, so that rolls right into it. The draft is coming up on Wednesday. Hawks still have their pick. The Spurs are looking at maybe trading down. The Lakers are looking at maybe trading up. We can go around. Oh, who's your team?
My team, I really don't have a team per se. No, I really don't have a team.
Do you have a team that you watch more than others?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it would probably either be. I mean, I really like watching Celtics. Sometimes the Spurs.
We could do the Spurs. Do you know the Spurs pretty well? You know the roster pretty well?
Not
I like
recently.
Orlando. I like Orlando.
You like Orlando? Okay.
No, it's been on and off, so no, I'm not current.
No worries. I was gonna see if you guys knew your teams and what your teams need in the draft.
I know my team.
Where is your team drafting in the first round?
Not second.
How many picks?
I think we only got one.
One. Okay.
1 or 2.
What do y'all need?
I think they'll probably end up doing what they do every year. They get a point guard or shooting guard.
Is that?
send them
Do you guys
to-
have any free agents coming up?
Derek White.
Do you guys? Is that a re-sign? Do you think he's?
I think they'll resign him. They'll probably because I think he's up for I think 120.
He's massively
mil.
underpaid.
Well, he's up for his contract. He's up for 120 mil or something like that, and I'm pretty sure they're most likely gonna try to sign him.
Okay. Lakers have the number 17 pick. They've been in some talks to maybe trading up. Our needs are defensive, a more athletic guard, better wing support, 3-and-D wings, and a backup center. Those are the Lakers' needs. And I'm a big fan of getting Edie and keeping that pick, but you never really know. And the Hawks might be looking to rebuild. If the Hawks are rebuilding, then might be a little different.
There's no way they're gonna get him at 1.
Was Edie at 1?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. That's not what I mean. I mean the Hawks and DeJounte Murray trade. That if we make that trade with DeJounte Murray, we have other picks that we could trade him, so we can keep this pick and maybe trade them 2 more future round picks. But I don't think it's likely.
No.
I think there was a reason why.
I think it depends because remember they were talking about trading Trae Young.
Yeah, I mean you really don't know which one they go with. You really don't know.
I think Murray would fit with the Lakers though. It would be a good fit.
I think he would. I think he's definitely better than D'Lo, but just real quick, do you guys know anybody from this draft?
No.
I don't know not one person from this draft.
No, I was just talking to him a little bit ago before. I was like, do you know these? I was like, do you know any of these
Is this
guys?
the weirdest draft to happen in the NBA?
This is they say the worst draft.
Right? Like,
And it's not
what's
because
going on?
it's not because these guys suck. It's
Aren't a lot
just
of these
they're
guys from like other countries.
No.
a lot of them are.
Yeah, most of them.
They got more French
Yeah.
7-footers. I don't know where they're
Really?
printing these motherfuckers at.
Was it Alex Sarr?
Something. It was the one that went to Australia to
He's
play,
supposed to go number
and then
2.
there's another one coming up. I think there might be 2 more coming up. I mean, you got to think. Look at the
Oh, they're
French
feeding them
national team.
over there.
You got Wemby. You got Wemby and who's that big soft dude? Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Wemby and Rudy Gobert playing in the Olympics.
Oh, shit.
How do you beat that? Team Canada's crazy in the Olympics too.
Is it?
Yeah, Team Canada's. They got Shy. They got
Andrew Wiggins.
They got Dort. They got just a bunch of young, like fresh gangster talent. Just, it's a lot of guys. Like when you're looking down, they're not scrubs at all. Not at all.
I mean, shit. Even the Bahamas too.
Yeah, they got Clay. They have Ayton. I mean,
Oh shit.
I mean, you definitely have to fill a team to play Team USA because the guys coming up in Team USA, even their bench guys are starters and in the probably top 10 in the world. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know who's coming up in this draft. I know Zach Edey. That's the only player that I know. I heard some names. I heard some things. I don't know anything about it. But so you guys can take this away because I don't know much about the guy. But what's up with Ryan Garcia?
Boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody says that he's I remember last year, I think. I heard that he stopped boxing and went to a mental hospital and everything.
I've seen a podcast where he said that all this was fake and that nothing's wrong with him. He just plays a character.
That too though. I personally don't think he took the PEDs or whatever.
It was like a
that they're
steroid
saying,
or something.
Yeah, they're saying that he took steroids to beat Haney and all that, but
no, I think there was a lot going on with the regulations or something. Like, didn't they like test him later instead of like before the fight? I think there was a lot of things that went on that like, I don't know how true they are, but
yeah, I don't know.
Is he retired or is he not retired?
Well, he's suspended for a year.
Yeah, no, he's not retired.
Okay.
Ryan was trying to fight.
No, he said on his Twitter, Instagram, everything that he was retiring because they suspended him for a year because of the steroids and all that. But then, I think like 3 hours after that, he said that he was gonna fight Haney after the year or whatever and stuff like that. And even Haney said something about it. So I don't know. There's just too much that he says that's like, what is wrong with this guy?
Who's the best fighter in the world right now?
In the world?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bold statement. A bold question.
Fuck if I know.
It's probably
Best
still
fighter
Mike
in the
Tyson.
world.
Probably Jake Paul.
No.
Yeah.
No. Fuck is his name?
Tank?
No.
Oh, yeah. I would.
He's
Right
crazy.
now, honestly, yeah. Because he's undefeated. He's the only person that's undefeated.
We're
right
talking
now.
about just in UFC.
Oh wait.
That's not UFC.
No, not UFC, just
I
boxing.
know who it is. Oh, what? It's escaping me right now.
I would
I
say
think Tank's
Tank.
fought everybody.
Yeah.
And
Did he fight Haney?
I feel like Mayweather.
I don't think he's ready.
I feel like the thing is the Ryan Garcia and Tank fight wasn't fair. Because he did that clause. There were no rehydration clause thing. Because you can tell that that dude looks sick.
I don't know anything about boxing, so I don't know anything about Ryan Garcia.
So
I don't even know any. I just know Tank from social media and dancing with his draws. That's all I know him from.
This fight that he had with Haney, he had to weigh 140, right? So the one with Tank, I believe it was like he had to weigh 130 or 135 or whatever, which is still a lot to like lose, you know. If you look at the comparison of the fights of like just pictures of him, you can tell that he looks more healthy in the fight with Haney.
Yeah,
The other one, he just looked dead.
yeah. I mean, they're not. These are not really big guys. They're not 6'5" or these guys are under 6 foot. So it makes sense.
I think Mayweather's holding it.
I mean, I think the best fighter to live is probably Mayweather. Yeah, for sure, the best fighter ever. But just, I mean, who's hot in the streets right now? I guess
it's hot right now.
What about UFC? Is there a top guy in UFC? Oh yeah, he looks sick.
Yeah, see,
Well, I mean,
Dude, you know who I
feel like it wasn't.
You know what I like
Sean.
a lot is Derek Lewis. I really
Sugar
like Derek
Sean.
Lewis.
This is UFC.
Yeah. Sugar Sean's good too.
Sugar Sean's hot right now. He's
Was
been
it
hot for a bit.
what are the two brothers? I think one of them, other one retired. Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz. I think Nate retired.
That's UFC though.
Yeah, that's what I just asked him who were the best UFC fighters.
Oh, I think
the Diaz brothers are fucking both sick. Honestly.
Yeah.
Both
How
How does that work with
Diaz was
UFC?
just crazy.
Do they have like a rankings that comes out every week, or
I don't know about every week. I know they do have rankings of like.
is there like a UFC season, or it's just like fights happen when they happen?
No, they just kind of happen throughout.
It's the same thing like boxing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much about how they set all those.
Just see
Because it goes by like weight, you know. So it's kind of hard to say rankings when you're on like find weight class.
It's honestly the same thing as boxing, like the records and then the weight classes and all, and like the when the fight is and stuff like that. So.
I've looked Derek Lewis since he came out, and I was like, oh shit, this guy's fucking hilarious, and whoops ass.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, but moving on, we're gonna get to Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi. They're my guys. I don't know if it actually hit the air horn because I can't hear, but
You did.
I hope it did.
You
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi are gonna go 1-on-1 in September, I believe, September 2nd, which is I've just learned that like being on camera is super humbling. I just learned that I look so huge on camera. Like I look like I ate myself. Like, and I know it's because I don't sit up. It's because I slouch and it just makes me look round. But so now that no, I look way bigger than you on camera. Like way bigger. And it's not even
I don't
close.
think that's possible.
No, it's just look at it. It's just like, oh, that's a big motherfucker.
Dude, this is Cartman Jr. over here.
Nah. But I bring that up because
really?
I am obsessed with competitive eating. I love doing competitive eating contests.
Julio, you should be in there.
Where?
In the
I could eat more hot dogs than you, Julio.
Don't repeat that sentence, please. Pause.
I could eat more. Okay, put it this way. I could eat more burgers than you. How about that?
More burgers than me?
Yeah, I could easily.
You probably could.
Yeah, I could polish them down.
Yeah, I could probably
Pause.
eat more than you though.
No,
No,
there's
this
no
guy
way.
can fucking eat, dude.
There's no way. Okay,
I got my
okay.
balls.
I'm a sleeper in the in the
Costco
food
hot dogs.
game.
How many can you put down?
Costco hot dogs?
Yeah.
I've done max 2, pause.
Dude, no,
Like-
if I'm like trying to go max and like be competitive, I'm eating like a lot, dozen at least.
No
12.
way. There's no
Costco
way.
Glizzy. Costco Glizzy.
Costco glizzies. Are we talking about full condiments?
No,
Just
just
the hot
just,
dogs?
just
Oh, you're
a
talking
hot
about
dog.
Because the hot dogs,
competitive?
Yeah.
I'm eating a lot. Like it's over 12. I can't even like grasp how many I would actually do like in the.
I don't believe you.
I don't think you could do 12.
Put money up.
I've
I'll
seen
eat
this
12
guy
hot
eat a-
Costco
No,
hot dogs.
I'm gonna invest in this. So, no, because I want to see this. I believe I can eat more than you.
12 hot dogs from Costco.
I know I could put down maybe
Hot dog
6.
glizzies.
Huh?
I know I could put down maybe
No,
6.
I could probably put down competitively probably like 4, maybe 5. But I'd be sick to my fucking stomach.
I could probably only do like 3 or 4.
Wow,
I don't
guys,
believe you.
These are some rookie numbers.
No, I don't believe you.
I'm up there with Chestnut.
No. I don't believe you.
No.
Regular hot dogs, yeah, but have you had a
Costco
Costco hot
Glizzy?
dog recently?
Those are fucking.
Not recently, no.
They're
So
fucking
Okay.
filling.
maybe,
dude.
maybe skewing that.
You know how
Yeah,
big
yeah.
those are?
Pause.
No.
Regardless of that number,
I was gonna
I'm
say
eating a
big,
lot.
but-
I'm eating more than 12.
I'm gonna get 30. I'm gonna get 30 hot dogs next week.
30 hot dogs.
I'm gonna get 30 hot dogs next week. No, I'm not even kidding.
You know how crazy
Holy
they're going to
shit.
look at you going up there? Can I get 30 hot dogs?
No, I'm
you can just
gonna
buy
go
the
buy the hot dogs.
Oh, you're just going to go buy
I'm
some?
gonna buy the hot dogs and I'm gonna buy the buns, the same ones, because that's what they use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and cook them down, and we're gonna see how many hot dogs you can eat.
All right.
And it's gonna be me and you,
All right.
me and you, and we can do how many minutes? 5 or 10?
Do 10.
7.5.
What's the wager on this guy?
About, I'll put down like 20, 50,
20?
100.
100? 100? I got kids. I don't know if I have 100.
No, we can put it 10.
I hear 100,
don't care,
100. Do I hear
$1. We can put
150?
it
Do I hear
down.
150?
It doesn't matter. We
The
can do
audience is
generous
gonna be the
dollar.
real winner.
Doesn't matter. Put a number.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be here for this. I want to
Who
see
do
this.
who do you got?
Huh? There's no way you could eat
Dude,
12 of them.
I've seen this guy eat. I've seen him eat a triple quarter pounder and just fucking kill it in like 2 minutes. Casually. I'm having a conversation with him. I look back and he's just closing the box up.
I surprised myself with like how much like I eat
I was
and
like,
how.
what the fuck?
Are you looking at me right now? do you see like what this is?
He's a big back city. nigga, boy.
My back is huge. I don't think you
Welcome to
understand
the
what you're in
club,
for, brother.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll just have to see.
And just personally, I just don't think that you could eat more than 6. I just don't see it. I don't see
That's
it.
okay. I mean,
I just can't see 12.
You're saying 12?
Hey, over under 12.
that was the first number I went with. So I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
No.
Are you-
I'm going under 12.
I want.
I'm gonna see
What do
you.
you think you can actually eat?
What were you talking about?
I said like he said. I guess so.
Yeah,
On the
because
12.
I asked like put under the competitive we
Yeah,
didn't
for
say
competitive,
anything about
we
like time limit. Like I thought we were just saying how many.
Let's
I
say
could
right now
like,
you were
eat.
ordering it.
And like in a
how
time
many would you
limit
order?
of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Costco hot dogs, I could eat at least 6. Yeah.
10 minutes. That's a fair number.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot to eat though. In what?
And I'm saying at least.
Or we could just go dog for dog, guy.
Yeah.
We could just go dog for dog.
Dude, you just keep setting us up for this shit.
I don't believe him, and I take competitive eating very seriously.
You have chestnut or Kobayashi?
I got chestnut.
Chestnut all day.
In this instance, are you Kobayashi or chestnut?
I'm chestnut all day.
No.
Given I haven't seen
fuck.
too much of Kobayashi. I've seen a lot
Lying.
of chestnut. He puts it down.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh, now you want to pause after all
Well,
the
no.
shit you were just saying.
I was legitimately
Reminds
talking.
me of myself.
I don't see it, man. I don't think you're built like that.
Okay, neither. Have you seen how he looks like?
I mean, we're gonna go until we're gonna.
Yeah, that's honestly.
It's gonna be a tap out. So I'm gonna have them lined up, and then just keep going till you tap out.
Are we gonna do buns or no buns?
Buns.
Buns.
You're a dirty boy. You're a
Pause.
dirty boy.
Well, we got to see how much meat you can take.
You're just a dirty boy. This is good. Yeah.
Ain't no way you're getting 12.
All right, you want to put money too on it?
Dude, if you get
Side
12,
bet.
Where can I
Side
put?
bet.
I want to find out how I can have the viewers put money on it.
I saw something about you could bet on the hot
You
dog
could put it on
eating
FanDuel.
contest, and I saw Joey Chestnut. He was the favorite to win, and he obviously won.
Yeah.
No money put on it.
I'll just have them put a cash app or whatever, and then
Yeah.
What?
and then put
I'm gonna
in
put my
the
Cash App
description or whatever what it says like what it's for. Just put like for me, I would put like I got my money on Zach.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah.
No,
or,
that's-
or I could just put the money in the pot and show just make sure I keep track of all the cash apps, show it to you guys, and then at the end, whoever wins get the pot. Yeah. But I mean, I think I'm gonna win. So it's only thing I'm worried about is just because I'm old, my blood pressure. I just want to make sure that I'm in a good place to eat that much sodium in one sitting and not die.
Hey, he's outside in the yard.
That would hurt, bro. I be getting chest pains. But I got chestnut too. I mean,
He's rolling over,
he's a-
throwing up all these hot dogs. After we do that, I'm probably never gonna have another hot dog for the rest of my life. Never.
He's gonna look at a Costco.
Yeah. no.
Every time you see the
Do you
hot
still
dog.
watch Chestnut, or is it just the
That's
entire
gonna be PTSD.
everything hot dog related?
Everything hot dog related has to go.
I'm down.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll still be eating hot dogs day after.
Ooh.
You're sick. You're sick.
No, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
I
He gets into
don't
Jeffrey
think
Paul
I've seen you
special.
put down any food, so
Yeah. No, yeah.
this might be crazy.
It's weird. Just out of all four of you guys, you wouldn't have been the person that I would have thought I'd be having this conversation with. But
Who would you have it with?
that's neither here nor there.
Wow.
That's either.
Wow.
That's either here nor there. But moving on to a somber note, we talked about him earlier, but Jerry
That's
West, the logo, he sadly passed away recently. Along with Willie Mays also passed away. Willie Mays, storied baseball player. Arguably, you just gotta show some respect. It's all good. It's fine. Willie Mays is arguably the best baseball player to ever play the game. He broke barriers for blacks. Obviously, Jackie Robinson was the first in the league, but Willie Mays was the first great, top 5 player to come out. So, Jerry West, obviously, one of the best point guards to ever play the game, changed the game. The logo that's on everyone's jersey and all the merch and everything, that's Jerry West's silhouette. I guess it just kind of brings up, growing up, obviously I knew about Jerry West, I knew about Willie Mays, but I had my own heroes growing up. And these are heroes for a lot of folks out there. But what were you guys' heroes growing up, your sports heroes?
Sports heroes.
I don't know. I just have a favorite
I
player.
mean,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
like your
not to
favorite
go off
like your
field,
favorite player that you
but
champion.
Kobe, when I was growing up, like
Yeah.
that was
I
everywhere.
always like Michael Jordan and Kobe. Like it was like, oh, they're cool players, you know.
I don't even want to say mine now.
No, go
That's
ahead.
the same thing.
Go ahead.
That better not be Michael Jordan or Kobe.
It's not.
Or
Mine's
Ray
Ray
Allen.
Allen.
No, yeah. No,
that's a good one.
I have a lot of. There's a lot of people out there who say that it was a conversation that their
Ronald-
goat was Paul
Ronald was-
George. That Paul George
Ray
deserved
Ray
that.
Allen, he's the reason why I even like the Celtics.
Yeah.
When they won in 08, I was still in elementary school, but that was like the first time I ever watched basketball, and every game he was popping off, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just keep watching them, and then I watched them win a championship the other day to have more than the Lakers.
For now. I would have to say, I mean, obviously Kobe is the obvious choice for me, but another player that was very.
jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, stop. But another player that was really influential for me would have to be. I'm trying to think of somebody that I followed religiously, but that's outside of the Lakers. I grew up a St. Louis Rams fan. Marshall Faulk was my guy. Marshall Faulk was my absolute
Dude,
guy.
you know who else I used to watch? Chris Paul. But that was when he was on the Clippers.
Yeah.
When he first went to the Clippers.
I liked Nola, Chris Paul, when he was with the Hornets.
Yeah, I didn't.
My
I
favorite
mean,
Chris
I was
Paul.
still like pretty young during that time.
Yeah, and around that time also is when he got traded to the Lakers, but the league vetoed it.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I was sick to my stomach.
I also like Troy Polamalu.
Yeah. He had that signature hair.
And then jumping over the center and just blocking
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
kicks.
He was a baller. Definitely a baller. Cordell Stewart, that was a throwback.
Devin Hester.
Devin Hester.
That dude was a monster.
I like Dennis Rodman
you guys-
for a while too.
Did you guys were you guys watching when he returned that kick in the Super Bowl?
Oh,
I did. I saw that.
Yeah. I know that's got to be a pain point for Chicago fans. Are you guys big football fans?
probably bigger than any other sport. So yeah, I mean,
Really?
I grew up a Chicago fan. So
Really? What are your Bears looking like this season?
and then I say that, and like unfortunately, I'm not keeping up with them. They've been pretty sure doing pretty bad.
If they were doing well, would you keep up with them, or is it just you just don't
No,
keep
it's
up with
just not even like that. It's,
Okay.
I mean, I love sports, but it's just like I'm not just the type to like really keep up with them and stuff like that.
them? Julio, do you follow football?
I follow it when it's playing.
Yeah.
Like, so like once in a while, I like to watch the Dolphins because I'm from Florida.
Oh, you're originally from Florida?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, Dolphins, huh?
Look at his face. He's like, ugh.
I think they're a solid team though.
They are, though.
If Tua can keep his head on his shoulders, still be solid.
I think they get yards, man.
Yeah.
I think, what's the fuck is his name?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill. I like that dude, man.
Yeah.
You like him, but you don't know his name?
I can't remember his name. I haven't watched football in a minute.
Hey, now hopefully he plays next season because he's been on a lot of shit. A lot of shit. But your team,
Bears.
Bears?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, my team isn't doing any better. I'm a Rams fan, so we'll see. I mean, the Rams got further than they were supposed to.
Didn't you
At
guys
least
get
you got-
moved?
What was that?
Didn't you guys get moved somewhere else?
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least you guys got that one. What's his name? You know, which was 17.
Yeah. Pick up Nakua.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Shit.
Didn't the Raiders change their name?
Oh, they're in Vegas now.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
mean,
probably the worst move ever.
That's not a bad
I mean-
move. I don't
I mean,
think
it's
so.
not a bad move, but you got to think about it.
Yeah.
You're drafting a guy that's young. All he's gonna want to do is party out there and stuff like that. Just like what happened with what's that guy's name? Remember the one that crashed? And
Oh,
now he's in jail.
Yeah. Riggs.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I don't know. I think like Vegas is a hot spot, man.
It is.
It's,
I mean,
it's gonna bring a lot of attention. and
they're trying to get a baseball team out there.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
attention.
That team ain't going.
Bring money.
No?
No.
The
Not for baseball.
mayor said, stay your asses over there.
And that's going to be absolutely insane for the actual place itself because they're going to have all those sports. I've heard about like this all happening. The traffic's it's going to be just insane. It's going to be the worst traffic.
Well, the crazy thing is like the Raiders Stadium and the WNBA Stadium is literally not on the strip, but it's a little bit off of it. So it's like it's still gonna be packed.
Yeah.
Which they're trying to extend the NBA, and they were thinking about getting a NBA team out there.
Yeah, they're talking about opening up a couple.
Either
more teams.
there or Seattle. I would rather see Seattle though.
Yeah, I'd rather see 2 teams on the west and 2 teams on the east. Maybe a team that's a little bit more in the center
Seattle
of the United
would be
States.
interesting. That would be
Kansas City or St. Louis team. Seattle's a good destination for. They got a good fan base out there. Really good loyal fan base.
Yeah.
We're coming up on an hour. You guys got anything else?
I ain't got nothing.
I was still stuck on the teams. I'm just thinking where else would be a really good team.
For what sport?
Basketball.
Oh, like another destination?
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no other place than either Kansas City, Vegas, or
Pittsburgh.
Seattle.
Huh?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We talked about this before. I mentioned Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh,
That one's hit or miss.
hit or miss, but I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be bad. I mean, anything over there is going to pop.
I mean, they got the Steelers over there, so
Yeah.
I mean.
And you got a bunch of other cities, right? Like Philly's over there.
Yeah,
know.
true.
I think
Washington,
they're good. I
D.C.
think
is
they
over
just
there.
need them.
It could stir the pot up over there a little
Yeah.
bit, you know?
Yeah. It'd be good. All right.
Really bad.
What?
That's where we be really bad.
Oh,
I
they'll
mean,
find out.
we're talking
real
about
quick.
the area.
Well, that will be it for our. That's it. That's all.
Hopefully,
Y'all got anything else?
Nah, so,
Next week should be pretty interesting to say the least. We're gonna set up some tables. We're gonna get some hot
glizzy
dogs. We're gonna get some
contest.
glizzies, and
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I almost
we're gonna
forgot
put them
yesterday.
down.
We'll put up
I got my money on me. But that'll be it. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. Part of your panel network. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next week. Woo!
Ooh.